If you clicked on this video, you must need some help with your nighttime routine. So do I. So let's get into this challenge. Hey, my friends, welcome to Letters to 30, y'all. Thank you for clicking on this video. As y'all know, my Letters to 30 friends and family, we're here to talk about all things wellness, personal growth and wellness, how we are going to chase after our dreams, and we're still going to take care of ourselves from the inside and out. No pressure, all purpose, okay? And if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and do it and like this video and drop a comment, because we really building this Letters to 30 community. And this video is really important, okay? We have fun in multiple of my videos. We've been vlogging, we've done all the things, but this one is business. It's serious, but for real, because my nighttime routine, I don't know about y'all, but my nighttime routine needs a boost. Bad, because sometimes I wake up feeling groggy, and I know it's because of how I ended the night before. And we're thinking of systems and routines to make us just show up better for ourselves, and my nighttime routine needs some help. So if you're struggling too, let's get into it. I decided to go on this nighttime routine challenge where I'm setting rules for myself and making sure that I check those boxes every night. Because it's no excuse, okay? It's no excuse. If I can scroll on TikTok, scroll down YouTube, I can do these things too, okay? So yeah, I am just excited to get into what this challenge is for me. And I say challenge, but I'm really trying to keep this up for the rest of my life, for real, or at least for the rest of the year, just to see, the impact that it has on me. So before I get into these tips, let's talk about what I have done previously, which is no structure for my nighttime routine. If you have been a part of this Letters to 30 community, my morning routine is on block. I'm always talking about my morning routine. I'm going to link my morning routine video here, ways that I start the week in the morning, all the things. But in night, I am not a night owl, okay? I'm not a night owl. So that means don't judge me. Y'all gonna judge me? Okay. Don't judge me, but I will fall asleep on a couch in a heartbeat, okay? I will binge watch TV, which is how I decompress, how I come down, okay? But I will fall asleep on the couch. I might not have eaten, which I do better with now that I live with my partner, but I sometimes would not eat just because I don't feel like it, just being lazy, not picking out the clothes, my clothes for the next day, just not going to bed the right way. So let's get into what I have started since June 1st and what I hope to keep up, okay? So, and y'all know I got my clipboard right here. Okay, let's be real. Breaking the third wall. Or is it fourth wall? Whatever wall. I have my challenge things here, and I try to look at this every night. But let's get into it. The first one, I make sure that I get to bed before 11 p.m. I am in bed at 11 p.m. no matter what. That's important to me. Now, obviously, things are going to come up, yeah, and I give myself grace. But on a day-to-day, I am in bed before 11 p.m. So this is how I do it. I set an alarm for 10:30 p.m. And if I'm not in the shower, then we have some problems. Like 10:30, but in a shower. And that's how I know I'm going to get to bed right away. Now, I have to set that alarm because, like I told y'all, I will fall asleep in a heartbeat, okay? So that's my hack if you're trying to set that time, is set an alarm, just like how you wake up, set an alarm to go to sleep, okay? So, your time does not have to be 11 p.m., but I just count it back from the time that I know I have to get up, 8 hours, so I can get, at least I'm laying in the bed for 8 hours. I knock out right when I get in the bed. So yeah, But that's my first rule. So I hate telling people this because people be so judgmental when you say this, but I am not a reader. I don't like reading. I don't like to read. I never did, okay? I'm a visual person. I like to yap. I like to watch videos. I like, yeah, I'm just not a big book person, and I'm cool with that. But somehow y'all seem to have a problem with the girlies who don't like to read. Okay? But I am going to challenge myself to read a chapter of a book a night. This is a little easy for me, and I read books a lot for work. I have to read books for work often, so this only helps me with that as well, and it makes it less of a chore. It doesn't feel like work. It's just enjoying the book. And look, that means I could read the book in bed. Like, I can read the book while I am in bed, and that helps me also to fall asleep. So that is another part of my challenge, reading a chapter before bed. I'm literally crossing these off as I go through them with y'all because we not missing not one rule over here, okay? So let's get into the next one. No technology 2 hours before bed, okay? And it's because I'm on technology all day in the morning, all day, reading emails, checking my email constantly all day. So I have to get myself off of technology, stop thinking about where's my phone? Where's my phone? I just need to let my brain settle down. Now, let's be real. I mean active technology because as I started this with y'all, I love to binge watch TV. And for me, that is not active technology. That is how I come down because Love Island just started, and I'm thinking about doing a Love Island recap episode one of these days, and or maybe just like a TV binging series because I love binging TV. So yeah, but for my Love Island girlies, y'all get it. That is a way to come down, and I don't include that in no technology 2 hours before bed, but that's important to me. All right, so let's check that off. So the next one that I want to talk about is, and this is so important to me, and this is a new one. I haven't heard people like do this, and I'm happy that I started to find this technique, but I am not the best texter. I love catching up with my friends. I'll send a quick text every other week. Hey bestie, or hey sister, like, how are you doing? Thinking about you. I love you. What's up? What's the tea? But on a day-to-day, I want to make sure that I am not leaving none of my text messages on read. I am not the best at that because I am constantly on email or, doing other things, working out, and my mind is usually not focused in on my texts. But I am going to challenge myself 2 hours before bed, really, because I don't want to be in that no technology before 2 hours. So before that, I want to text everyone back who I have a misread text from, right? So that's my way where I'm staying communicative and I'm staying on top of, you know, keeping up with my girlies and my guys. So that one is very important for me. And I haven't heard a lot of people talk about doing that and adding that into their routine. It's just a way for myself to hold myself accountable. So I'm excited for that. It's summertime and the girlies need to stay snatched. Already am, okay? Hold on. Yeah. Already snatched, but I want to go even further with that. I'm not going to eat any food, no snacks, no desserts. We'll see about that. But 2 hours before bed, nothing. I'm not consuming anything but water. And that goes on with my next challenge, which is drinking a cup of water before bed. Because have you ever woken up dehydrated or with a headache? Yeah, and that's probably why you probably were eating something you wasn't supposed to eat right before you laid down. You didn't let it digest, and you probably went to bed dehydrated. So those are just wellness things that I'm going to incorporate, and that's something that my grandmother taught me. Like, she legitimately would not go to bed unless she let her food digest for 2 hours. So I'm gonna do that too, okay? All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. We're almost done. But we're almost done. We're almost done. So if y'all watch my video about how I start the week and, for productivity hacks, then y'all know that I love an action item, jot down your thoughts list on a piece of paper. So I'm going to add this into my nighttime routine as well, where I am writing out the action items that I know that I have for the next day, okay? So I love this one. I love to write things down, and I'm going to do it in my handy dandy, clipboard. But yeah, literally all the action items that I know that I need to get done that next day, not just work, personal, gym, finances, chatting with a friend. I'm jotting down what I need to do. And that way it's all out of my head, anxious where for no reason, because everything is already laid out for me. I know when I get up, this is what I need to do. So don't need to worry about it at night. And the last one, certainly not least, is, and we did this when we were children. Maybe your parents did this with you. Yeah, and this is a common one, but I'm adding it to my routine because I'm not good at it. I'm going to start pulling my outfits for the next day every night, okay? And this goes from my work outfit for the office, my gym fit, if I have anything after that I'm going to change into because the girls be styling on them, okay? I lay out those fits. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue to do that because it saves so much time in the morning. As we know, we've heard that before, but we got to commit to it. If you're feeling sluggish in the morning, you think you're going to want to pick out a fit and then you're looking like trash? No, we're not doing that. We too old for that 30s girlies. We got to stay on top of those things. So those are my rules. I just sped through those because I just wanted to give it to y'all straight. And I hope that was helpful. So I think I'm going to do another video where I actually show myself taking these steps so y'all see what it really looks like for me. But I just wanted to lay them out for y'all because this is going to be a challenge that you and I are committing to. So if you're committed to doing this challenge with me, go ahead and put in a caption, how you feeling about it. And I also want to know what are things that you're going to incorporate into your night routine that helps you feel a little more grounded at night, that makes you wake up and you ready to take on the day because you've done everything to prepare the night before to have an amazing, beautiful day. Don't we love that? Yeah. I hope you were able to take something from this video. As always, I just love y'all for real. And I just want y'all to know that no matter what you're going through, we're in this together, okay? That's what Letters to 30 is all about. This nighttime routine might seem all simple and fun, loose and whatever, but it's serious. These are ways that you can really turn around your day. And it makes a difference, let me tell y'all, because sleep is so important. We don't think about sleep. Hydration is so important. And as we get older, we just gotta lean into it more. So thank y'all for watching this video, for staying along to the very end. It means so much to me. If you haven't gone back and watched my previous videos, please go ahead and do that because I just want to see what y'all think about this content so far. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all on the other side. Bye, babies.